on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here we go. 11, shot. Right 80. Right shot. 12, 11, 11 empty. Shot.
Right to the air is Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
2nd and 6.
12. Gun.
Burrow looking to pass. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. But now it'll be third down. We look at this Browns defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bengals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
That's the score. Bengals 7, Browns 0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. on the ground. This is Quinshawn Judkins. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Once again, Judkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
These two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's taken in. Isaiah Bond.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Over the middle, he's got Bond. And he is going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's taken in by Bond.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
He's got a man. That's Bond.
And out of bounds right around the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
Back to throw again.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals will take over here just shy of the 30.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And, of course, this a critical game in regards to not just the division race, but and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good for a Browns first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete. Right side, it's Bond.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And the Browns.
They'll set up to throw.
There's a short one caught by Fannin.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
Only able to gain a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An audible here to get a new look.
They'll look to throw again.
And he is caught.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Jenkins.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bengals 5-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll set up a throw.
Open man is Bond. He's got it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are back within a score.
Round 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11, 11, 11.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down.
On one, ready? 11, 11, 11, 11. Gun, gun. 11, M. Right, 80.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. An inside give, Brown. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now, and another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught. Andre Yoshivas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cleveland.
Back to throw here. Checks it down to Jenkins. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 4th down.
They'll throw now on the final play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Right back to Judy, and it's complete.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Jerry Judy.
31 yards.
And the Browns come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins, 45 yards. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 3. There's a short one caught by Fannin. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He gets this into the hands of Judkins.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
This will be caught. Judy.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A nice throw there by the young rookie from Penn State, and then it's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Harold Fannin,
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Browns get a bit closer.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. It's complete to Brown, right side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
66 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, 2nd guy in, tackle the ball.
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
That's complete yet again to Thornton.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Open man, that's Bond.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
They'll look to throw again.
Pass caught right side, Fannin.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
4 yards.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Set up. 19, Chargers, 19, Cowboys, 19.
Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
13 yards.
The Browns passing game finding its stride. They got another first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18, 60.
He'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 12-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 14. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. In the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now an audible here into something else. Judkins looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Quinshon Judkins. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And
unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Keeps the score. Bengals 35. Browns 21.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll set up to throw.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to the squad.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Bengals 49, Browns 25.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
2 yards. And the Browns have first down.
Back to throw now on first down. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Browns first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw finding Thornton over the middle. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard gain.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
A gain of 2.
Looking to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try it now with Judkins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Gain of 4 yards. That's another Browns.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33.
Now back to throw. And he gets this to Thornton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyquan Thornton, 33 yards. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
1-1, ready?
Bengals first down. First and 10
Here we go.
28-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Now, hold on a second. Why would they decline that? Charles.
I don't have a good answer for you, but let's work the math here a little bit. If you take the penalty, you get 5 yards. Minimum.
You're in the positive in the yardage, and you get to rerun the down you just had.
I like that. I like that little extra on top of the whole thing. This makes 0 sense.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cincinnati, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's a loss that could wind up hurting a little as they fall now to 11-4. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on